Welcome back to This Is Misted by How Much. We're going through the 1990 season as the Dodgers manager. We're trying to defeat the Cincinnati Reds, who won the division by 5 games in real life. So far, we're at the top of the heap right now, 14-8. You would think I'd be excited about that, but I will show you why I'm not in a moment. But first, a little housekeeping. I wanted to make sure you knew that Mike Munoz no longer is with the team. Currently, Jim Poole is taking his spot. And he did pitch in the last game that you did not see, and he did record an out on 3 pitches. So, happy about that. Something else I noticed, when a player needs rest, it'll show up here in this column. And even though it doesn't, as I was checking on Mike Scioscia, I noticed something that I had never seen before in the game. Remember, I'm a new player. I haven't been playing this a lot. This little yellow print caught my eye. It said he's caught 10 in a row, and that is the max. So I thought about that. I wondered, is that real? Do pitchers only catch 10 in a row, even with days off? So I went back, shout out to the baseballcube.com, to see what the lineups were. And in June, I noticed that Mike Scioscia played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 straight games. That's the only time I see it in the season. So it is possible that catchers did catch more than 11 times in a row. There were days off. There's a missing day here on the 7th. There's a day off here on the 14th. And in the current game that we're playing, there have been days off in the stretch where he's played 10 in a row. But I'm going to follow the game's advice and not play him more than 10 in a row, especially because if I break the rule, they may injure him. He's currently the 3rd best hitter on my team. So we're going to stick with that. Another thing that I noticed, taking a look at the schedule and noticing how well I've been playing, you would think I'd be happy being in first place, 6 games over 500, while the Reds are at 500 at 99. However, we played a lot of games in a row at home. And so that record may be at least a little bit inflated. Therefore, I'm not as excited. Going to the report section under teams, I was able to find the schedule that's upcoming, as well as our past games. And it shows our last game that you did not see. Tim Cruz came in for beleaguered Fernando Valenzuela. Pitched well, got credited with the win, although John Wetland got the last out. Cal Daniels went 3 for 4 with the double. The only real scoring for the Pirates was a 3-run homer by Barry Bonds. But if you scroll down a little bit farther, this is our upcoming schedule. After this game that we're going to play in a moment, we go on the road for 8 in a row against Philadelphia, who's currently in first place, Montreal, who's currently in second place, and the New York Mets. So that'll be a better gauge after that. Road trip is finished, where the team really stands. And as I scrolled down farther, I noticed that's a long homestand in July. But this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 game road trip in the beginning of August. After that one, we'll really know if we're going to have a chance to win the division or not. So today's game, the last game of the schedule for May 2nd, will involve Bob Walk for the Pirates. And Mike Hartley gets his second start in the rotation at home. And this will be another good test against a very good lineup to see if Hartley can go in this role for a longer period of time other than when Jim Neidlinger comes back. So we'll see how it goes today. Mike Hartley currently leading the league in ERA. We'll see if that's true after this game is over. I'm going to switch this to regular speed for future playing. And build our lineup. I believe I have one saved for today. Nope, I don't. Okay, so Bob Walk, we're going to go with our normal lineup. Eddie Murray, Cal Daniels, Mike Scioscia will be next. Kirk Gibson, who's been playing great in center field. Lenny Harris will bat fifth. Stan Javier. And I've already forgotten that Mike Scioscia is not going to be playing today. So Rick Dempsey will take his spot. And he will move down the lineup. So Gibson goes up to third. Harris is fourth. Javier is fifth. Mike Sharperson will bat sixth. Javier will go into right field. Sharperson will go to shortstop. And Juan Samuel will get another shot at second. Very seriously considering letting Jose Vizcaino play some shortstop and moving Sharperson to second, but we're going to try this today. See how this goes. Samuel's not been hitting right-handers well. He hits lefties great. It would be nice to have him as a pinch runner. He runs at a rate of a 10. But at this point, I'd rather have Vizcaino available to come in as a defensive replacement later in the game. So that's what we'll go with today, a 4.8 lineup. Obviously lower because of the Dempsey situation. That's how we'll start it. And let's see if we can win this last game of the homestand against the Pirates. Winds blowing left to right. Clear. Bob Walk's ERA is 5.32. We talked about Hartley at 0.75. Bobby Bonilla has currently the longest hitting streak at 13 games. We'll see if he keeps it alive against Hartley. Let's go. R.J. Reynolds, the former Dodger, leads off against Hartley. Murray should take that to the bag. One down. Jose Lean moves up in the lineup. Usually hitting at the bottom. He's number 2 today. And there's 2 out for Bonds. And they walk him. Maybe a good choice there. Very good threat to run here. I'm not going to throw over. I want to focus on Bonilla. Bream on deck. First pitch. He's running. And he's safe. 7th steal. Now in scoring position. Could steal 3rd, but I'm still not going to pay any attention to him. Bonilla hits one to Murray. See if a second put out of the inning. And he gets it. Through half an inning, no scoring. Here's Walk against Murray to start us off. 3-0 pitch. And he walks him, and Murray does his job as a leadoff hitter. It's on base. Cal Daniels up next. I like that OPS, 1.068 with a slug of 614. The pitch. 2-1. Ground ball to Bream. Let's see if he's trying 2. He's going to get Murray at second, but Daniels beats it out at first. No throw. So Daniels is on first for Gibson. Pitch by walk. 3-1 count. Ground ball to third. Gibson runs fast, so they're just going to try to get him, and they do it first. 2 outs. Daniels moves in scoring position for Harris. Had a lot of big hits in this situation previously in the homestand. 2-1 pitch to Harris. There's a liner. Looks like it's a base hit into right. Does it get over Lean's head and drops? Daniels going for the plate. Reynolds with a 5-arm. 91% chance, and we're going for it to take an early 1-0 lead. And safe, 1-0 Dodgers. Javier up next. Harris with a 66% chance to run. Not going to do it. Throw over first. 65, still not going. Pitch to Javier. 2-0 count. Ground ball to Lean. Should get him out of the inning. And it does, but a run scores on the base hit by Harris. 1-0 Dodgers. A lead for Hartley. Here comes Sid Bream to lead it off in the second. Fly ball. Daniels should have this. 1 out. Jay Bell, the shortstop, up next. 1-2 count. Fly ball to right. Javier. Got it. 2 down for LaValliere. Ground ball to Harris. Should be out of the inning. Throw to first. And we're through 1.5. 1-0 Dodgers. Sharperson leads off the second. Excuse me. Ground ball to first. Bream has it. 1 out. Samuel. Not been hitting great at 200 average thus far. But he gets a base hit here. See if he's going to go for 2. Throw to second. He is safe. A double. So 1 out double for Dempsey. No bunt need here. Let's see what Dempsey can do against Walk. A 1-2 pitch. Strikes him out. First strikeout for Walk. And here comes the pitcher, Hartley. So this inning is, unless something surprising happens, kaput. And that's it. Samuel double, but that's it. Through 2, 1-0 Dodgers. Hartley to the bottom of the order, starting off with Jeff King. 0-2 pitch. Fly ball. Kirk Gibson makes the catch. 1 out. There's the pitcher Walk. He strikes out. That's the second one for Hartley, and we're back to the top of the order with R.J. Reynolds. 1-2 pitch to Reynolds. Fly ball. Gibson moseying on to the spot. True. 1-0 Dodgers. Murray starts off the lineup in the bottom of the third against Walk. 3-2 pitch. Struck him out. Surprise, especially with the OPS. Speaking of OPS, it's a 1.112 here for Cal Daniels. I like those numbers. 640 slug. The ground ball through into right field. That's a base hit for Daniels. He's on for the second time. He had a fielder's choice previously. And here's Gibson. 1 out. Daniels not going anywhere. One pitch. Fly ball to left. Looks playable for Bonds. Looks like right on the line. It's in foul territory, and he makes the catch 2 down. For Harris. So Daniel's not advanced at all. Still at first. Harris with the single and RBI in the first. The 0-2 pitch. Liner. Bonilla gets it. That's the end of the third. We're through 3. Third of the way there. It's 1-0 Dodgers. Hartley facing Lind, excuse me. Samuel to Murray. And Lind is hurt, and he's gone for the game. So we'll see who gets pinch hit for. Here's Bonds, who walked. He's the only runner so far. Hartley facing him. 3-2 pitch. And he walked him again. 1 out walk. Bonds probably going to run here. 67%. Not even going to pay attention to him. Focus on Bonilla. 0 for 1 with a 13-game hitting streak. Bream on deck. 2-2 pitch. Got him on the curve. 89-mile-an-hour curve. 2 down. Bonds did not run. Still at 72%, not paying attention to him, focusing on Bream, who's 0 for 1. Hartley's looking in. Checks Bonds. 3-2 pitch again. He walked him. So first and second now with 2 out for Jay Bell. And Hartley's up at 70 pitches already in the fourth. Not giving up a hit, but only with a 1-0 lead. See if he can get Bell here and get out of this jam. The 2-1 pitch. Hit him. And they're loaded. Belliard. Excuse me. Bell charged Hartley and has been ejected, but Hartley, I guess, is still in the game. Rafael Belliard takes over for Bell. Pirates have now lost 2 of their starters. The middle infield is back up now. We still don't know who's coming in for Lind. Mike LaValliere can make a big play in this game against Hartley. I'm not going to pull him, but he's at 74 pitches. Let's see if he can get out of this. 2-2 pitch on the ground. Big play here for Harris. Makes a catch, stands up, throw to first, and he got him. Big jam, but even bigger pitch to get out of it. 1-0 Dodgers through 3.5. Okay, I need some space here. Really tight game. Bob Walk against Dan Javier. Let's see if Javier can give us some breathing room. I like the OPS of 880. That looks like a base hit into right field. Reynolds throws it in. Javier at first. He can run. Sharperson has not been hitting lately. And the bottom of this lineup is really bad. So we're going to take a chance here. LaValliere's a 4. We're going to try to steal second. There goes Javier. 70% chance. He is stolen it. Whew. I don't really like taking those chances, but this bottom of the lineup, I need all the opportunities I can to get him home. Okay, between Sharperson, Samuel, and Dempsey, does anybody have a hit for me? 1 hit. Against Bob Walk, get us a 2-0 lead. A 3-1 to Sharperson. And he walks. We got first and second, nobody out. And here's Samuel, who has singled. He got his hit for this week. Could bunt here. I don't like that option. So now it comes down to, can one of these 3 get a hit? Samuel, Dempsey, or Hartley? Ugh. Could somebody just walk and give us a chance to get to Murray? I don't know. Here we go. against Walk. The 0-2 to Samuel. It's a ground ball. That could be 2. King has it. Goes to Belliard 1 to Bream for 2, and he hits into double play. Okay, well, if I were the Pirates here, I would walk Dempsey and pitch to Hartley, but we'll see what happens. That's a big letdown there. Dempsey looks good on the numbers, but he strikes out. So the leadoff hit doesn't. Nothing happens there. Stolen base. Still 1-0. Hartley's up to 79 pitches. He needs to be compact here before we get to the top of the order. See if he can get rid of King easily. 2-1 pitch. And he pops it up. This should be Sharperson's ball. He's got it. Here's Walk. 83 pitches. Struck him out. 4th K for Hartley. Here's Reynolds. Oh-2 pitch. And he strikes him out. 5 Ks for Hartley. I'm not going to say what's on the right there on the screen. You saw it. Through 5, it's 1-0 Dodgers. Excuse me, 4.5. It's 1-0 Dodgers. I'm not going to be comfortable with even talking about that until we get some more runs here. Hartley leads off the 5th. Here's a fly ball to Bonds. Looks like he's in foul territory. 1 out for Murray. Been on base with the walk. Speaking of walk, here comes the pitch from Bob. There's a ground ball to Belliard. Took over for Lean. Over to Bream. 2 outs. Garcia's over at shortstop. For Cal Daniels, 1 for 2. Like that OPS, 1.157. Can he help us? Strikes out. To the 6th. Carlos Garcia is a shortstop. He'll face Hartley. 91 pitches. Through 5. There's a base hit, and that breaks up what you saw on the screen earlier that I didn't want to say. And that's really bad news because here comes this murderer row, Bonds and Bonilla, and he's going for 2, and he beats it out. Oh, lollipop throw. And now Hartley's in real trouble. It's only a 1-0 lead, and here comes Bonds, who's walked twice. And with one swing, he can make it 2-1 Pittsburgh. Thrown 95 pitches. He's never gone to his expected pitch count of 120. But let's see what he can do here. We're going to give him a chance against Bonds. He's walked him twice. OPS of 881 here. 0-2. Bounces it to Samuel, and Samuel boots it. A bad time for a bad play. That's his first error of the season, and now there's runners at the corners and nobody out. And that is not Hartley's fault. And here's Bonilla, who doesn't have a hit yet, but has a 13-game hitting streak. And I'm very close to considering pulling him, but the problem is I don't have very much that excites me here. We have Walsh and Poole, and we got Howell, and Cruz is available. I didn't know Cruz was available. All right, so I guess Cruz, who's threw 35 pitches in the last game, is available. Nobody's hit him hard. That wasn't a hard hit. That was an error. 851, and Cruz would knock it down to an 810. Howell would knock it down to a 741. I don't know. Is that as far as Hartley can go? And he hasn't even given up a run yet. Likely here, though. Excuse me. That's really good numbers there. Could hit a 3-run homer, and this could be it. Especially the way Bob Walk's been pitching. I have to be very, very careful here. We're going to give up the run here. I don't even care about Garcia. It's my fear is Bonds is and if I do pull Hartley here and Cruz comes in, I got lefty, righty, lefty next. This is the at-bat of the game, I feel like. Okay. Cruz pitched 35 pitches in his last time out, which was yesterday. Howell's available, but then you still have to get through the 7th, 8th, and 9th. You're going to have to face these hitters one more time. Okay, we're going to fingers crossed and let him go. Here we go, against Bonilla. The 2-1 count. Bonds not going. There he goes. And it's a base. And it's in the gap, and Bonds will score, and it's 2-1 Pittsburgh, my guess. Goes all the way to the wall. Bonilla makes it to a 14-game hitting streak, and I made a big mistake there. Bonilla is going to go for 3, and he's got it. And that was on me, because that's probably going to cost a 3rd run here. And I'm going to have to end up pulling him anyway. And maybe we just didn't get enough out of our starter today, but I left him in 1 batter too long, maybe 2. So let's see if I can use the lefty to get out of this inning here. Walsh is coming in. We'll come in for Hartley. And see if you can get just. I know Bonilla's going to score. It's going to be 3-1. I'm not bringing the infield up. Just let's see if we can get out with the damage only. There's a base hit to left center. With an OPS of 643 and a batting average of 235, he gets a single. Belliard should not. Bream's an 81%. Did anybody ever watch Sid Bream run? Ever? If he steals this base, I'm going to have some serious doubts about this game. Walsh is against Belliard. Come on, can you just give me some outs here? Give me a ground ball. There he goes. Throw to second. He's stolen it. It's a close call. So Bream's in scoring position. It's 3-1 Pirates. Here's Belliard. He's going to ground it back to Walsh. We got an out, but Bream's going to move to 3rd on the bunt, which was a good play. For LaValliere, we're going to need. And Walsh does not have good numbers against LaValliere. Who could get him out and give me a strikeout to prevent the 4th run? Best shot is Howell. I didn't want to go to him until the 7th, but I had no choice. We're going to see if Jay can get it. Need a K, and he's good at K. And that's what I'm looking for right here. I'm not bringing the infield up. I'm looking for a strike. To keep it to 3-1. 0-1 pitch. Get the catch by Murray. That's 2 out. Okay, you want to walk King here and pitch to walk? That's a lot of walk. I'm going to intentionally walk him. Yep. That's how much I really don't. I want to get out of this 3-1. Okay. So, better not pinch hit for a walk here. we go. 3-2 pitch. Struck him out. Okay, the massacre ending, nightmare ending finally ends. Wow, if I'd have known that, I would have pulled him before the inning started. Alright, some work to be done. We need 2 runs. We've got 12 outs. That's plenty of time to get some more runs. I mean, especially off a guy whose ERA is 4.67. So, I'm expecting some hitting now. Kirk Gibson, first one up here in the bottom of the 6th. Fly ball to center. They say it's deep. We'll see how deep. Still going. Starting to come down. Can it go off the wall? And he makes the catch. 11 outs to go. There's Harris, who's 1 for 2. 2-0 pitch. That'll be out number 2. And here's Javier. 0-2 pitch. Curveball. Base hit. Alright. Tying run comes to the plate in Sharperson. Let's see if we can string some hits together. Samuel on deck. Might have to start looking at some pinch hitters. Next half inning. Javier not going anywhere. Sharperson strikes out. He has not had a hit in a long time now. We go to the 7th. 3-1. And we're back at the top of the order now. So we're going to go batter by batter here. Howell's been pitching great lately. We'll see if he can continue it. A 1-2 pitch to Reynolds. That's his second strikeout. He's got 17 pitches. He can go 30. Here's Garcia. That's a good number against him. That's surprising to me with Bonds on deck. Hmm. 680 with the Wetland is probably only going to pitch 1 batter, but I still have to get 8 more outs. And I really don't want to be stuck with Gott. Holmes is down. Cruz is still available. Too early for Cruz. I mean, even Wetland looks like a 336 average and a 340 OB on base percentage. We're going to go for it and see if he can just get him out. 3-1 Pirates. Top of the 7th. Howell's 1-2 pitch is a fly ball. Gabe Daniels still has a chance. Still not coming down. Now it's coming down. Daniels should have this. And he makes the catch. He dives. A great play by Daniels. Probably his first one of the season. I don't see it marked, but it was a great play. 2 outs. Somehow we dodged that bullet. You want to walk Bonds here and pitch to Bonilla? Those are good numbers, and I don't think there's anybody in the bullpen that's going to have good numbers against him. Yeah, Searage, but he's not available. Cruz, but I don't want to go to him yet. I'm going to double switch and take out Sharperson or Javier. Not likely. Alright. I just pitched him. Solo shot. So 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out. Nice job by Jay Howe coming in. Keeps it to 3-1. Still need to get some hitting. 9 outs to go. Ruskin's a lefty. And Juan Samuel can hit lefties. And they think it's going to be a bunt for some reason. Alright, let's see what he can do hitting. Against Ruskin. Good numbers. 1.046. Has grounded into a double play and double. And he gets a base hit here. And that's a good start. We're still only down by 2 runs. Here's Dempsey. Like 2 runs. 1-2 pitch. 2-0 pitch. but I can't. He's a 0 bunter, so we're just going to let him hit and see what he can do here. Samuel, they throw back. He's safe. He's not going anywhere because Dempsey can't bunt. So hopefully Dempsey can just not hit into a double play here. The 1-2 pitch. Ruskin deals and struck him out. Dempsey has struck 3 times today. And do you see why I want Scioscia to play almost every game? Okay, Jay Howell is up. He's done as a pitcher. So we're going to click on him and see if anybody can hit him. Mike Scioscia is not available. So we have Hubie Brooks, we have Jose Gonzalez, and we have Vizcaíno. So we'll probably go with Gonzalez here to hit. Vizcaíno. Yeah. The numbers were better. We're going to go with Gonzalez. We'll see what he can do. I don't want to steal. We still have an opportunity here. Ruskin makes a mistake. Tie the game. Throw over. And Samuel gets picked off. I did not tell him to steal. And now there's 2 outs. This game is just not going our way here. So Gonzalez gets a chance with nobody on. It's a ground ball to third. It does have speed, but King has a good arm. And the throw got him. Didn't get him a base hit. All right. All right, now I like my odds a lot better. Gonzalez is on. He can run, but not with Eddie Murray up there. Eddie has not been hitting lefties so far this season, although his ratings show that he should be able to. So nothing has gone right today, but one swing could tie his scheme up. Please don't pick off Gonzalez. I don't know where's the button that says stand on the base, because that's what I would tell Jose Gonzalez to do. Just stand there. It's an 0-2 pitch to Eddie. Ground ball. He's going to make it. Base hit. Gonzalez going to hold with Bonds. I'm not going to try to get the third and make the third out of the inning. So we'll hold him a second. Dan. Okay. All right. Daniels. He does it all for this offense. On base of a 5.57, slug of a 4.33, and an OPS of 990. A double here would tie the game. So we need a hit. There's a big chance for a big hit. Daniels with 20 RBI in the season. The 2-2 pitch. Fly ball to right. Bonilla coming in. He's got it. And a threat, but nothing doing. Samuel. I mean, you don't know. If Samuel doesn't get picked off, who knows? Okay, still 3-1. 6 outs to go. We're going to need a pitcher. He's much better against righty, so here's a chance for Poole. It's my last lefty. We're going to try him here. And I hate to do this because Cal Daniels is so good, but I'm going to pull him out. Cal Daniels. Put him in Cal's spot because I don't think Cal's going to get another chance to hit. And we're going to move Gibson to left field and Gonzalez to center. Let's see how that goes. Okay. Pool's going batter by batter. Looks like better numbers here against Bonilla with this 14-game hitting streak now. The 1-1 pitch. Fly ball to left. Gibson should have it. 1 out. Here's Bream. Really good numbers. I think we're going to go to Cruz here for the rest of the game, hopefully. That'll tame him a little bit. See how it goes. Still 3-1 Pirate after 7. And Bream gets a base hit. Is there a poor play there? Nope. Oh, he's going for 2. Come on. Are you kidding me? He gets thrown out going for 2. I mean, Sid Bream. Right there with Vince Coleman. You guys knew that. Ricky Henderson, Sid Bream. Speed galore. 2 outs for Belliard. Struck him out. Cruz comes in, does a great job, but still 3-1. Here comes Bob Patterson. The left. 6.14 ERA, so hopefully we can still only down by 2, but 6 outs to go. Gibson starts off. Harris on deck. And he strikes him out. 5 outs to go for Harris. Not great numbers. 3-0-1. Back to the mound. Off of him to Belliard, who's still going to throw him out. Nothing going right. Sometimes there's just games like this. Javier, who has had a good game, 2 for 3 against Patterson, gets a chance. Sharperson, who can hit lefties. Is he going to get an opportunity? Fly ball to Bonilla. And Bonilla makes the catch. Through 8, 3-1 Pirates. Okay, hopefully Cruz can get us through this inning and then go on the road trip. If not, if he gets in trouble, Gott's available. Although I'd rather not. Okay. Ground ball to first. Murray has it. So the pivotal part of this game came in the top of the 6th. I should have pulled Hartley earlier. Left him in too long, and that was the game. Big double by Bonilla. Error by Samuel did not help, though. Here's King with 1 out. Ground ball to Samuel. 2 outs. Patterson. BT from Cruz. Fly ball. Center field. Gonzalez should have it. He got it. So this is at bottom of the 9th, 3 outs. Sharperson starts this off against Landrum. Good numbers for Sharperson, but he's been in a slump. 3-0 pitch. He walked him. Alright, here's Samuel, and let's see if they move the corners in. They do not. I do not know if I want to bunt, though. He's 2 for 3 in this game. His numbers look horrible, but we're going to hit for Dempsey up next, and I don't have very many pinch hitters left. So we're going to let Samuel hit, and hope he doesn't hit and do a double play. First to throw to Sharperson. He's back. He's not running. The 1-0 to Samuel. And that's going to be a ground ball double play. He's got it to Bellier. He's going to hit into 2 double play. No. Okay. 1 out, though. We're down to 2 outs. And Dempsey will get hit for. And we're going to go with Hubie Brooks. He hasn't done anything. He's had 2 singles on the season. But he does have some power. Cross your fingers and your toes. Here we go. Bill Landrum to Hubie Brooks. The 2-2 pitch. Ground ball to Breen. This could be it. Goes to Garcia to get 1, but Brooks beats it out. So we're down to our last out. And Gonzalez is it. Gonzalez can somehow get on. Murray is up. Let's look if our last batter, Jose Vizcaíno, is no better. So we're going to cancel that. Need a big hit here to keep the game going. If not, the Pirates win 3-1. The 0-2 to Gonzalez. Deep fly ball to center field. Don't tease. That's a no. Good game by the Pirates in the 6th inning. And the Dodgers cannot hit. Bob walked, which is surprising. But that's the way it goes sometimes. A lot of weird stuff. Errors, bouncing off gloves. And the Pirates take the last game of this 2-game series. Pirates move up to 500. Mike Hartley with his first loss. That'll drop him in the ERA situation as well. Big hit by Bobby Bonilla. Bonds on base. Twice on walks. I believe he was on an error too. That's 3 times total. Pitching wise, walk. I mean, nice job. 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. I can't keep saying walk. Good job by him. Hartley just had that one bad half inning. 2 earned runs and nothing else. Good job by the bullpen. Anything else? Samuel with an error. Great play by Daniels in the outfield. So the Dodgers fall to 14-9. They'll still be in first place by a game. After this day off, we'll be going on the road. So I hope you follow along and see how we do on the road trip, 8-game road trip. Thanks for watching. Missed it by how much?